This is Boomer Life on CL 650.
Welcome back. You're listening to Boomer Life on CL 650. I'm Joanne Sutton, joined in studio today with Maria Howard, CEO of the Alzheimer's Society of BC. And Maria, we just heard from Carol Ann Young from the City of Vancouver about the Train the Trainer program to make Vancouver more dementia friendly. Is there anything that you wanted to add to that conversation?
You know, we have so appreciated the partnership with the City of Vancouver so that we can really think about different ways in the city that people are interacting and, you know, whether it's with their work, whether it's their social activities, physical exercise activities, so that people are feeling supported by those working in the city to help them ensure that they have, you know, the best experience. I think also the idea about the Train and the dementia-friendly communities, while it's really an idea to support people living with dementia so that they feel included and safe, it's also for their caregivers and their care partners so that they also feel a sense of security that if their loved one, if their family member or friend is out in the community, that there are other people who are watching out for them. Because as a caregiver, you spend a lot of time worrying about the safety of your loved one with dementia. And so knowing that there's other people around who will reach out and help as opposed to ignore or maybe treat them in a different way gives a lot of sense of safety, which is really important.
Mm-hmm. Safety is a big issue. I think it's a wonderful program, the Train the Trainer, and I know we'll be seeing more about that in the media as it unveils. So right now on the show, we'd like to introduce you to Monica Wallini. And Monica is a professional engineer and, from what I understand, a professional volunteer. Monica, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Joanne.
It is great to have you on the show today. And you're here mainly to talk about the Investors Group Walk for Alzheimer's. So we know it's coming up on May 7th. Tell us a little bit about that and how long have you been involved with the society?
Yeah, so I've been involved with the society since 2011, where I was volunteering in other departments. And over time, I just saw the society as a great organization to be a part of. And I transitioned to various roles, including fundraising and other volunteering. And somehow I landed up in this role as a co-chair for the Vancouver Walk for Alzheimer's. This will be my third year. And I have my chair and really good friend, Leanne Nakamura, who's also been leading this event for her third year, who was actually volunteering in a different role for a couple of years previously. So
they've got the two of you, you're the tag team.
Yeah, we you'll see us in twin jackets on the day of the walk. Our blue jackets kind of help identify us a lot easier for the participants.
It sounds great, Monica. Now, I ask this of everybody who comes onto this program because we always like to connect on a certain level. So I wanted to know if you had a personal connection to the disease, to Alzheimer's disease or other dementias, and what your inspiration would have been for you to become a volunteer with the Alzheimer's Society.
Yeah, so I'm originally from California, and when I moved here back in 2011, I knew I wanted to volunteer right away because I wanted to be a part of the community, not only to be a part, but to also learn more about it. I thought it was also a great way, if you volunteer, to meet people who had similar interests in a certain cause. And so I chose the Alzheimer's Society BC in particular because at the time of my move, my grandma had just been diagnosed with dementia. And she was living in California at that time, and I was living in Vancouver, so I thought the best thing I could do for her was volunteer my time to a cause that was important to both of us. So I've been with the society since.
That sounds fantastic. Obviously, it's a natural fit for you.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I knew caregiving is probably something I wish I could do more, but seeing the distance is a bit of a challenge. I thought, I could do something else with my time that'll be in for her.
Well, we thank you for joining our team at the Alzheimer's Society of BC. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the walk this year, the Investors Group Walk for Alzheimer's. What can people expect?
Oh, well, people should hopefully be getting the good sunny weather that we've been having in May, and also have a great time while supporting an amazing cause. We'll be having the Vancouver Walk at the Creekside Community Recreation Center in the Olympic Village for the second year in a row. The walk will be along the seawall, having amazing views of downtown Vancouver. And during that time, we'll also have some live entertainment, some refreshments, some really great prizes this year, and some face painting for the kids. And because our event is held at Olympic Village, at the Creekside Community Recreation Center, this is a great family event for not just parents, grandparents, kids, but also pets. So last year we had a lot of dogs come out to join us along the route, and each walk also honors someone in their community that's affected by this disease. And this year we're really fortunate to be honoring Spirit of the West lead singer John Mann and his wife Jill Dom. So coming out to this event, people can walk alongside them to show their support for this amazing couple and help us make memories matter at the event.
Oh, that's so wonderful. We have had them as guests here on the show as well. Yeah, that's great. So what is your actual job? What is your actual role in the Investors Group Walk for Alzheimer's?
So I'm a bit of a chameleon. I am the co-chair, so I work alongside with Leanne Nakamura as the leaders of the event. But I sort of fit in wherever we find gaps. So in this time, we needed someone to help coordinate our site a little bit more. So I'm working on the site coordination as well as leading the event. So I'll be working with a lot of people such as the city and also all the vendors or all the sponsors who come in and be able to coordinate the day of the event to make it run successful and smoothly and allow everyone to just have a good time.
Well, it sounds like you've designed more of a social event rather than like a strenuous event. I'm not. I think some people might shy away thinking that they have to do a 5K or a 10K, or this isn't something someone has to train for.
No, not at all. This is a really, really nice leisure walk along the seawall. It's really less than 4.5 kilometers. That's back and forth from the creekside along the seawall and then just return right back. And if walkers choose to not walk the full 4.5 kilometers, they can certainly turn back at any time during the seawall to return to the gym or the creekside to be able to enjoy the refreshments before everyone else. And
the entertainment and the family camaraderie. And what's the easiest way for someone to register for this?
The easiest way to register is for someone to go online, search for Walk for Alzheimer's, and they can narrow the search, as this is a national event, they would narrow the search to British Columbia and then go to the specific city that they would prefer to walk in. So I would obviously say go to the Vancouver Walk because it's a beautiful scene to walk along the seawall around the False Creek area. And then the registration's free. So because the registration's free, it's really a great event where we want everyone to be able to participate in the event and just come out and have a good time and support those around us who are also going on this journey.
I want to thank you for your contributions today, Monica. Is there anything else that you wanted to share with us about this event?
Yeah, one of the things I do want to share is that the Society is a really great organization that not only helps those who are on the dementia journey, but also provides a platform for passionate volunteers to make a difference in the community. And I really thank the Society for allowing me to spend my days and times with them to be able to help be a part of the community in my own little way.
Well, I hope we get to meet you on May 7th. At the Investors Group Walk for Alzheimer's. Is there a way that we can recognize you other than being like the lead cheerleader of the day?
Oh, it's our blue jackets, our bright blue jackets. The Society was so kind to give us some jackets to be able to help identify us really easily. And we'll be Leanne and I will be the two women around with our blue jackets all around the gym and the seawall, so they can find us that way.
Monica Wallini, thank you so much for joining us today, and best of luck with this event.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
The Investors Group Walk for Alzheimer's, May 7th this year. You heard it. Mark it down in your calendar. I just want to say a simple thanks to all of our guests today and their contributions to the show about helping create a dementia-friendly society. Mario Gregario was sharing his story of actually living with Alzheimer's, and Carol Ann Young also contributed from the Social Planning Department of the City of Vancouver, and Maria Howard, CEO of the Alzheimer's Society, sitting in, and her contributions about creating dementia-friendly communities. As members in our own neighborhoods, we all share a role of responsibility to be more aware and to be more educated. You can always get more information online at alzheimerbc.org. I'm Joanne Sutton. Thanks for being with us today on Boomer Life on CL 650.